Alright, let's see. How are things going? That seems to be good to go. What does that say? Yeah, everything's good there. So... I'm still afraid of that one. Okay, seems like the sound and all that is good, so yeah. Last time we decided to start with the play. The ship crashed, we got attacked by a monster, and the crash, effects of the crash were so hard that the game crashed itself. But now we're out of the evil forest, and we have to get above the mist before we go nuts. With that said, why is that so fast? We have a few places. We actually don't have a few places. We only have one place to go. This is the start of the game. Well, let's explore this area. Oh, hey, here's a forest. The moment you set one foot in there, you get attacked by moose. Moose, very simple, squirrel things. And I use them to get potions. Smack him. But yeah. I managed to sleep pretty well today, well, last night, so I managed to get quite a bit of my jet lag. I'm still a little bit jet lagged, but it's nowhere near the level I was before. Yeah, yeah, there are trouble. I'm doing much better. Like I said, I managed to sleep quite a bit here last night, though I fell asleep pretty much soon as the stream was done. And after that, I woke up around 5 or 4-ish. Went up, not outside, and got something to drink. Then I fell asleep again. I woke up at 8, and pretty much just was chilling most of the day. Though I did go and don't throw a rock at me. I did go up and see the new Superman movie. That is a fantastic movie. I highly recommend. But how about you, Bo? How are you doing? I'm hoping actually to get an encounter in here. I've got like 2 or 3 encounters. We'll hear it as soon as it's ready. Oh, I got a skeleton. Oh, wait, what do I have a skeleton? Okay, he learned Bird Killer, which I think was the bronze armor. Okay. But yeah, I went and saw that Superman movie. Yeah, like I said, it's fantastic. It's much more in line of what you would expect of Superman, someone hopeful and things like that. But yet it has a very good point. That's good to hear. And it had one, and the movie had this one joke that has kind of lingered with me for a while now. I just found it just randomly coming up in my mind, and then I'm starting to giggle. But if you can, I recommend that you see that movie. You know, it's good because the wrong people hate it. Well, not the wrong, the right people hate it. And that's so, man, if you have any mind. But stop punching me, I'm gonna have one of you guys eat me. But beyond that, just having to grapple things. That I'm back home, not in Japan anymore. One more, I'll try to get one more encounter in here. If it doesn't pop up, then I'm moving on. But I have to admit, I had kind of forgotten about the Superman movie. Mostly because I've just been busy. But there's another movie coming out soon that I want to see. It's just a fantastic photo. Okay, the encounter isn't here. Strange, I thought. It was always supposed to appear in forests. But I guess it after a certain point. But heal poor Weavy. Jesus Christ, the poor fuck. Yes, he's lower than MP. But yeah. So that was pretty much the day for me. One thing that I've kind of been struggling with for the past week since I got home is just things feel a little bit surreal. I mean, approximately just over 2 days ago I was on the other side of the world, and now I'm here streaming, which is fantastic. But I'm also just back home. It's kind of weird how things just suddenly end like this. This is also the same feeling I had when last time I returned. Okay, I'm not getting an encounter here, I guess. Oh, we learned Blizzard and Thunder. He got all the base spells. Yeah, I did a little bit power leveling earlier, just to make sure I wasn't overburdened, but okay. Come on! A goblin and a viper. But I guess a part of me has just been really exhausted. Go boop that thing. Oh yeah, I implemented one thing from the GUI mod, which I should have done earlier. And that's manual trance. That's something I'm gonna be using. There we go. We won because we decided to smack the snake on the head. Let's learn Panacea, which is, I think it just cures. Let me see. So learn Panacea and Cure. So that's really good. Once he learns Protect, we probably should that. But I need to get new weapons for him. This place is pretty cool. Remember when we went here all those years ago when I first started streaming? This place was a pixelated mess. You know, Zidane, you should wear sleeves. And Steiner, you should be the first to freeze. Probably the one who's probably adeptly dressed for this is Weavy. Ice Cavern. Yeah, well, I've gone into one of those. It's kind of weird. So, Vivi learned a lot from his grandfather, and Garnet read everything Garnet knows is pretty much comes up from a book. She has a lot of book smarts, but not actual real life experience. Very sheltered. Ah, he's dead. I mean, he had no way to know, Steiner. I mean, as long as the icicles and the ceilings don't fall, you're fine in those caves. Yeah, it's just those caves are very weird to navigate, and sometimes you can't smack your head on the icicles. Oh, she's like, oh wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, ice postal stuff can be pretty beautiful. And Steiner is like, you know, protective. And Zidane says like, hey, I'll fucking freeze it. Again, put on long sleeves. Let's see, what do we have in here? A tent. I remember these. Let me just remember that. If you move in the wind when it's there, you get a random encounter. It sounds took me a long while ago. You fight a Yeti. Yeah, you're a little bit low on. Let's throw a ether on you. Okay, steal from it. No, this isn't Yeti, it's a... Wired? Wired? Hey, I figured it out, that's nice. And let's just do this. But actually, one thing you need to be careful with... Oh, you fucker. When you're in caverns is... Those places can be extremely dangerous. If you go into particular ones. You never know what happened. And of course, those people with claustrophobia, of course, don't like them. Because very clearly why. That thing smacked her so hard on the head that she nearly died. Wait, what? But have you ever been into a cavern? Yeah. Don't move. As a kid, I just used to run through everything. I didn't care about that. I think I can run now. What's this? Oh, strange wall. Don't bar. You know, banging on ice like that is kind of awful. Ray, can you melt this ice? Just ask him. So yeah, every time you see a weird wall, just melt it. Ether. Not somewhat of a cavern, yes, but there was a moss and water and what have you. There was something. Oh, bat. Oh, these fuckers. Oh god. These creatures like monkeys, cave imps. They're imps. But that all makes sense. You slipped your Mickey. Do that. Pretty much every time you hit. Okay, you piece of shit. I might be robbing you blind, but let's see. I think I'm gonna say. Remove poison. Okay. First and foremost, smack with you. Get him away. Whoa, whoa! Ha! She did 144 damage. She's not supposed to do that much. Was that a glitch? You saw that, right? You are not supposed to make that much do that much damage. We just burn it. Oh no, you did not just make the lady all asleep. Burn, bitch. There we go. 4, okay, I needed one of those. Okay, let's move on. I wonder how many that is done here. Let's see. Over there, over there. Let's go to the left. I guess that brings us to a cave, if I recall correctly. Oh yeah, this one. Melt this place. Oh wow, that's just an elixir. That's very early on. You know, as a kid, where I lived as a kid, there used to be bunkers. World War II bunkers from the Brits. And you used to crawl around in those. That actually, in hindsight, was a very dumb thing of me to do. Okay, first and foremost, I don't care. Second. Don't you jiggle your ass at me. That's indecent. There we go, made up for the finished tunnel lost. What is according to those? And those bunkers were next to a very steep cliff. So I'm kind of surprised that I managed to live through that. Considering also all the glass and stuff like that in there. And there was also a bunch of junkies that tended to go there. You know, you could have just pushed that down instead of having me cast ice spell on that. Oh, not ice, a fire spell on that. Mage Smasher. That's the second one. I need to get, I think, 3 more? Yeah, you need a lot of Mage Smashers. How to say as I have 2 mages in my party. Over here. I'm gonna try to get as many of these chests as I can. Well, it should be not many. It's pretty clear cut. Leather wrists. Let's see. How are you doing? You're still learning Fleet Gill. You need that one. One more. How about you? Leather wrist. What did that teach? Beast Killer and Blizzard. It's better if I give that to Sedan when he's able. Beast Killer is going to be very useful. Yeah, I think in this game I also categorize the things as beasts, and each categorization can work on it. Oh, that place looks awful. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, that's definitely frozen Moogle. Anything else in here? Let's set him on fire. Okay. Hey, we let you out and you call us bastards. You can eat my ass. Alright, let's see what Moxter has more to say. Oh, good lord. That's some neat stuff. Elemental properties, it's just stat effect, elemental property, and card game. Triple tried. Tetramaster. You know a lot, yes I know. Ha ha ha. How funny. I think there's a path on the right. By the way, give me that. I should be fine. I'll just do a safety save. Here. No, okay, I was thinking of another place. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, that's the way it is to be starting. Again, you're wearing a thick coat. He's out of there. Steiner should be the first one to go down, because armor... Because metal conducts heat most easily. You're not alright, are you? It's called hypothermia, squall. What's a squall? Sedan. You should have broken your feet on that. But this is very dangerous, because, well, if you fall asleep in a cold place, you're gonna freeze to death. And yeah, this is correct, because when you freeze to death, first you lose consciousness. The best way to keep warm in that type of these type of situations is rub your chest and keep moving. When you move, you could burn calories, and it also creates friction. Okay, bro, there's somebody there. That was a bell. Hey you! Turn that oven on! Turn the emitter oven on. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to disappoint. Well, yeah, his name is Black Waltz 1. Before he even says anything. Who the hell are you? I don't think this is a reference to 5. Because actually it would be the Geomancer. This is Black Waltz. He's an asshole. I'm gonna rob you. Ice Giant Sea Lion. That was the Blizzard 3 Blizzaga cast. Yeah, that's how you warm yourself up. If you ever find yourself in a place that you need to warm up quickly, then do that. And if oh yeah, right, I need to show a certain ability. Okay, we got this. Yeah, took your shirt. Ha! What are you gonna do about it? Ow. This is a Satan-only battle. Pressure to drop the waltz. I think that's everything. I'm gonna heal up just in case. Sound of us a little bit scuffed. It's just me, or the sound effects a little bit scuffed. Okay, I'll check that out in a bit. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait to check that out. Let's do this on the Black Waltz. Detect. Shows you what items enemies have. Okay, we're done with the Black Waltz. We're going to get rid of it. I have Mage Smasher, which should make it easier to... should silence things, but then again, it never works on bosses. Actually, now I think about it. There's another way I'll get rid of him. Okay, next up, let's steal from the sea lion. Yeah, that's why I have to go for the black rocks first. But you notice something. Okay, we've got a mithril dagger. Okay, I need to heal myself up in the next turn. Thankfully, I have plenty of potions. 35 from stealing from Muse. But, you know, I put on a... critical. I basically used a mod that lets me control when I trance. You saw it there, it was trance. Okay, that should be all. Never confirm that after I've healed myself. And if that's done, then I'm going to kill this guy. There we go, the sound effect was normal there. Because once you hit trance, I will win the battle. Zidane's Dyne abilities are just so powerful. It revealed to me what you yeah. Okay. Ah, missed me. The one description about all Zidane's Dyne abilities is that they are trance. Is that they're all physical. Let's start with title time. I love this move. And so this doesn't crash the game. And that's the back waltz down. Sea Lion's at red. I also missed to start to use this move. There's a guard against that though. You know what? I'm not taking that risk. Alright, let's kill this guy. I'm sorry, we have to kill this guy. And that's the end of that. Very simple. You're supposed to win him with a trance. Okay, he protects girls now. That's a special ability. Whenever a female party member is attacked, he'll automatically protect them. I really don't like that ability. It defeated number 1, but number 2 and 3 will claim the princess. Nice, we're hearing voices. You don't ignore the ominous voices that tell you that there's 2 more of these fuckers. Okay. You know, even though things warm up, you still are in a very cold place because it's covered in ice and snow. It still takes a while. It takes a while for that shit to melt, especially in a cave. There's a reason why in the old days when they wanted to try to preserve things, they would bury them underground or kept cellars, food cellars. It was no big deal. Just a giant thing. I robbed. What the fuck? Yeah, let's get out of here. Remember, never touch anyone without consent. Let's see, detect, that's gonna be maxed out next. Okay, I need to get 1 encounter, so I kinda don't waste the... So I don't waste it for these 2. Let's see, what else do we have here? You're learning that. Silk. Oh yeah, right. Here we go. Let's put you in silk shirt. Okay, let's get out of here. That water patch is a little bit weird. There we go. And just as I wanted, here we have one encounter. Plants. They're resistant to physical. Oh, you fuck. Can we finish this yet? Oh, we stole an ore, that's good. You're gonna use... You're gonna be stealing from the goblin, and then Steiner's gonna hit the goblin. You're gonna hit the goblin. Hit the goblin, and he puts Steiner to sleep. Okay, I have to test this out. What? What if that happens again? Okay, she didn't kill him this time, though she did hit it quite heavily. And Steiner's ready to trance. We'll be saving that. Alright. Now let's just try to get out of here. But yeah, black holes are kind of things like look like Weeby, only you know, strangely buffed. You learn detect and flee. Now I can swap out the Mate Smasher for the Mithril Dagger, which gives me Bandit. It's actually a pretty nice ability to have. If I recall correctly, let's see, Bandit. Bandit increases success rate of steel, which is something I've used to use, but since I have the Moguri mods thing on, I won't need it. But still a ability I like having. You know, the entire water around that should be extra slippery, because it just kind of polishes it. Okay, let's get out of here. And when you finally get out of a cold place, the sunlight feels great. Made up of the mist. That's Dali. He's gone all over this continent. Let's go visit. But Sedan kinda has a point, points something out. Dude, what the fuck? Yeesh. But yeah. Steiner is very much married to the job. Does things without question. Alright, she is holding the knife. That's called a weapon. And apparently he has a bit of a nerd about weaponry, particularly edge weapons. So this is called a dagger. I'm sorry. What do you think that staff is? Did you see what it did to Vivi? Alright, for now her name is... Gun. No. Okay, let's make it... Princess. No. We could name her... This is her actual name, but we'll figure that out later. Let's see, there's of course... Fork. Spoon. But I think I'll stick with dagger. If you want to be really blunt. Garnet? Alright. That's enough horsing around. I'll just keep her default name Garnet. Is that okay with you? No. Yeah, she's very formal. I think in Japanese she speaks very, you'd say, highly. I think that... But if people were to know about her, which is something that Sudan does have a point about, this is the princess, it will cause a commotion. And commotions can be very dangerous. Yeah, she has a very majestic type of speech. Which, honestly, is a bit of an issue. She speaks very... Like, she's very polite and all that, but she's also uses a very complicated vocabulary. Alright, let's see if I get it here. No, it's not that. Oh, hey, that's a spider. These were also an 8. Oh, we stole an ore from it. I'm gonna need those. A lot of those. Like I said, that's the type of thing with royalty like Garnet. But I am doing this to encounter one thing. Is it in the forest? Well, there's 2 things I want to encounter. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna lay off the stealing. I'm gonna be doing more stealing off camera, I guess is the best way to say it. Garnet, how did you miss? Because, like I said, it's important for Sedan's, particularly in his ultimate ability. Let's see. You learned... What did you learn? Bandit, Free Gear, he's about to learn that. Thunder. Antibody. Bug Killer, Beast Killer, Fire. Oh, that's one hell of a thing for you. Give me a sec. Got there. But yeah, that. The stacker. Is that? Where is the thing? Ah. Okay, I actually need to steal from these guys because they have ores. Antenna, oh boy. Haha, you missed. Let's put it down and Steiner on in case that should be pretty decent. Because Sedan's using the middle dragon, he's probably the one who does the most damage at the moment. I like the fancy one thief, Sedan is actually useful. Okay, learn Free Kill. More ores. Let's see, now I can actually swap out this for this one. Beast Killer, this is good for him. Oh, yeah. Some characters have certain abilities that they learn at different rates. For example, I think Sedan learns Beast Killer at a faster rate than Steiner does. Yes, he does. But I think Steiner learns like there's preventive abilities faster than Sedan does. But I don't see a reason not to use Beast Killer. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on, let me check something out real quick. I'm pretty damn sure it's supposed to be around here. Oh. Okay, yeah, it was here. But first, let's go in here. Well, as close as we can. Help! Help! We don't have a gate pass. I want to take a break. I can wait. No, wait right there. Okay, fine then. I want to talk. This is Southgate. Yes, I have been. So the guard is very dutiful. I guess that's alright. Ah, here we go. This would be the friendly creatures. This is the Mew. You know what? Ooh. I hope— No! Steiner, you piece of shit! I hope it's back. Okay, round 2. Hopefully with less Steiner smacking the Mews. This isn't 14. We're not doing that raid. Okay, Steiner, you're gonna handle the door. And we have to go through all of these. Give it an ore. It's like an enhanced version of the magic pot, but yeah. Protect. Okay, I think when I get a new rod, I can swap it out. But there is one more encounter around here that I should be able to get. So let's check if it's in here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it'll tell you the order, and we have to go get our water all the way to the Yan. I don't like Yans anymore. So down, how the hell did you miss? But I do think it's an interesting mechanic to do. Again, there's just like the friendly encounters or something that they do to spice up the world of Hounds in 9. There's a lot of fun things about Hounds in 9. Why are you doing so little damage then? Maybe his weapon. Because you have a Beast Killer on, and yet you're doing 54. I was down to hit him with 200. Let's see. Where was the another one? Bug Killer, lovely. Did you learn it yet? Beast Killer, a little bit more. Bug Killer, now I can put him on with Bright Eyes and Level Up. Level Up is an ability I always have on because it makes you level up faster. Who would have known? And the other one I like also to have is High Tide. Let's see, antibodies. Don't have anything on poisons for a bit. Excuse me. I just ate dinner earlier, so I'm a little bit kind of surprised I haven't encountered the other guy. Hold on, I'm gonna run around here a little bit. Okay. There's another friendly creature I'm trying to encounter now. Which sadly I don't... Is it active now? It should be active. Anyway, oh, this place looks interesting. Let's go in here. This is... another thing I love about Fantasy 9 soundtrack is that it has a lot of... Ah, my coffee is meditation. You know what? Sometimes you just... I should have one, but find some rare coffee for this guy and we'll give it something. Try Brewman, Cairman, and Mocha coffee. So that's a side quest. Actually, let's play a card game. Alright, one loss. Hold on. Hold on. It's like so I basically always win. Because fuck this game in the game. You fuck. Let's do this. Now let's go again. I'm gonna take all of your stuff. Where do I always start? Guess it's supposed to be an advantage. Let's see if I do this correctly. I'll put you here. I have too many of these. There we go. Hey, I won. Again, the card like numbers down there, like Ray explained last stream, is supposed to like give you an idea, like what the stats are and things like that. But honestly, it might as well be jarble. That is a weather. I forgot what it's called. I'm calling it weather cuckoos over here, but I forgot what it's called in English. Are we near? Oh, yeah. This is another thing that's always been a bother for me with this game. Some chests are so fucking hard to find. Alright, let's go into the village here. Ah, gee whiz, I don't want to see another. Yes, we have to rest. Princess, please enter the village. Let's go say Salvador Dali. Oh wait, wrong Dali. Yeah. Again, though, another thing I will say is like, this is a damn fine village theme. My favorite one is still Home Sweet Home from 5, but this is a very good one. There's the laid-back motif and all that stuff. You know, I used to have similar position a lot back in upper secondary. Oh, he's staring at... I mean, it's better to look at the young lady than a little kid. Unless the kid is doing something really stupid. So, I understand how you feel, but these containers don't have private rooms. It's like, literally nothing he can do about it. You can bitch about it as much as you want. Okay, why does he want to go? Recency of Lindblom, that's where we're heading next. It's not like it's a big thing. I mean, we were supposed to bring you there anyway. I think that ancient evil forest wasn't really Kane's fault. That's more your mom's fault. I don't think you think anymore much. Yeah, I think Weeby has the right idea. Just go to sleep. A tirade. I mean, it's kind of hard to go to sleep when you have two people arguing. And everyone woke up earlier. Oh. The only thing they said was la la la. No, it was actually Steiner. That would have been a twist. Oh boy. Oh, the kids are afraid of him. They know what he is. Then again, so did Steiner. Poor Weeby. The kid finds kids his age and they are avoiding him. I can empathize with that. I have to go turn on another screen. Antidote, lovely. For your reading pleasure, how to save 1 million gil. Earn money the easy way, making crazy money. Okay, I think that the owner is kinda wants easy money. Oh, these books suck. Blunt. Oh, this must be color fortune. It was a big fan of Lindblom a few years ago. Let's see what happens. See, good old man. Have a nice relaxing day and put your mind at ease. Those things will return to you and you will eat foods that are gentle to your body. A good day to be spent indoors or out. It's white. But colors. Going to theater district. Oh well, I guess we can check it out. And over here we have another chest. See that? Do you see a chest here? This is why trying to get the Master Treasure Hunter in this game was a pain in the ass. It was a set down. Okay, Dagger is trying. Okay, at least he's trying. Getting that chest over there is a pain in the ass. I think it can't be done just yet. I mean, he couldn't have get the gun bolted. Oh well, she's just tending to the fields. This one probably is when you get the chest. Yeah, but nothing tells you could do that. Yeah, they eat other crops. Yeah, you have to act like a rubber girl. She is not faced by it, but Steiner on the other hand hates these things. I mean, you don't have to force something like that. Hurrah, Club. I hope you don't find an important one. There's a letter. I don't like him. Oh wow, that's blunt. Last time we do the back when Zelensky passed me without saying anything. Is he rude or something? Okay, let's save. I don't know, that's not gonna save. Well, I don't know yet. Let's see. What, you don't want to play a card game? This is better for 20 gil. Cold water, fresh from the well, fresh scrambled eggs, fresh from the farm. This is a simple menu. I mean, sometimes that's all you need. Indeed, meow, my man, meow. Another one, cat's eye. I want to give in to my brother, but I don't want to making money, said me. Yeah, they're making money. Oh no, you might be reporting on someone. But let's go in here. Hello, Eve. Okay, Mage Smasher. Let me grab 3 more. I have a broadsword, I have an iron sword, rod, mage staff. Another leather wrist might be a decent idea. Bronze glove, leather hat, feather hat. Let's go 3. Rubber. I am rubber, you're glue. Here we go. What am I going to reduce by 50%? Thunder reduced. Yeah, it's basically like that. I understand the feeling, but at the same time, you sometimes just have to work on it on its own. Don't expect for that to take. Oh, added status and bright eyes. If I recall correctly, so if weapons have a status alignment, for example, the Mage Smasher has the status element of silence. If you use add status, that will apply every time you use it. So you handle it. This one just doesn't have anything, but I'm still going to. So I won't be equipping it now until I get a weapon that has a status alignment on it. On the other hand, I'll put on Bright Eyes. Duel me! It's time to duel! I'm just going to use these because I was winning. Come on. Flan. I'm taking that. Ah! Let's see, what ones do I have here? You actually have one, so I'll put 2 here. If I kill you, I'll get that one, so let's do this. Hey, combos. Oh, this is zombie. I don't have to buy anything. Let's see, let's look in here. Oh, we're in. I think that's also supposed to show you that you can... that the damn chest is there. But even then, it's still a fucking dick move. Oh, there's Wee Wee. What if he's one of them? Oh, the kid is sick. You look exactly like the innkeeper. I mean, his child is sick, so kicks you out. Alright, Wee Wee. Confess! Sedan, he is 7. That's the thing that's not the most important thing to him. That's a weird hole there. Yeah, we noticed, Sedan. No, you aren't. I'm gonna look for Dagger and Rusty. I just didn't quit. He's never heard a sound from a chocobo. Yeah, he's never seen a chocobo. Oh shit! They napped that kid! Dagger tries harder. I must learn how the commoners speak. What should I say? I'm from my country. See what you're selling. You tell me you never listen to the staff? Or have you just been kicked out in there? Okay, this is where the mayor is. I wonder what's in here. Cat's eye 2. Oh, this guy's a jerk. I think they will notice if the kid is. Look like a regular folk for some reason act talking as if I'm a queen of the world or something. You there, confess. Okay, fine then. I'm going up here and I'm pissing on your grain. Yeah, trying to remember. You something. I'm trying to remember. Something caused. What caused it? Oh yeah, right. It's the. Right. After the event start later on, this movement should stop. Right. I think that was the third place. Aries. Okay, that's one of those. Done. Have to find 11 to go. Wench, I demand of your finest ale. Oh, wait, you're a kid. Beautiful daughter slay. Yes. Item shop. Let's see, antidote. I'm gonna take 2 of these. 2 of these. I don't really need to worry about tents for now. Menu, pickle. Stir fry out of stock. Out of stock. Dried potatoes. What the hell is a kebab? I think it's supposed to be kebab, only that they ran out of meat, so they're using pickles. Limbo and pickles, cash only, we sell medicine. Yeah, that's a sign I ran across a couple of times while out in Japan. Some places would only accept cash. Yeah. Those are landing signs. Wench, where is the girl? Okay, she went to the... I mean, you could say that Sedan and Garnet missed each other by going on a one-way street. There's a chocobo in the well! In I go! Wait a minute. Oh wait, that's the goddamn mayor again. I need your key. Let's see. Oh, there you are. The pottery. It's definitely pottery. She's very quick to... You still sound funny. You're doing great. You sure know how to fake it? You were a rupee. Avos. With a strange accent. Yeah. Yeah, apparently she is proud of her speech. Which, I mean, if you're really good with a southern drawl, you should be, or the Kansai band. So sometimes when I speak Japanese, I have a Kansai band at times. It's just, it's when I go casual. That's when it comes out. You should just say all right. And that's it. Crossbow might not be so tough after. We still have to get the loud talking to it. You don't need to bow like that. Alright, I'm gone. Alright, let's go in here. Let's see what's going on. Well, Garnet's here. I kind of feel at times when there are times when I have to go back. When I was in university, I usually had to speak a very, how can I say, I wouldn't say refined, but a higher grade of English. Academic English, which is a pain in the ass. Then there's this normal English. It's right long. But I have to also refine my language when I'm teaching. Yeah, that's another thing. No shit. I don't know, maybe he fell into the well. I stand with now over, I don't know that. Sedan, you don't need to show off like that. And yeah, the other thing is that Sedan's very acrobatic. Well, he is a thief. But I would stack him to this complete. What the hell? He just needs to constantly be doing something. I mean, he's not wrong. It's just that you need to have people know. Cranes, Knights of Pluto. She's never heard of them. Everyone has to, okay, tell you. Okay. Yeah, he's the one who wanted the coffee. So he's already seen this. So he's already seen, like, a black mages and cargo ship, but it's never... So Sedan just starts to talk about stories. Yeah, let's go look for him. Oh yeah, right. You should have new stuff. Let's see. Brother hat. This is mostly to get some upgrades. Oh, right. I have this habit of always saving when I run past the Moogle, but I already know what's going to happen. So you're standing over there. Yes, kid. Yes, child. Can you confess? Wait, is this kid? Okay, I thought the name was Pasta Yachi, not. It says Pasty Yachi. I thought it says Pasta Yachi. And yep, that's definitely a chocobo. That's a pipe. That's an air pipe. How the hell did it get underground? Yeah. Let's go in here. Oh, the dude's gone. Alright, let's quickly go in here and... find him. I hope there aren't monsters in here. Ow. Usually when I reach the end of this I get attacked. Not this time though. Oh, that explains the chocobo. It's a he. I mean, sounds very pity. She's seen this pattern before, alright. Yeah. Wait, how did you not see the flailing guy behind you with a tail? Yeah, but see, I was ready just to punch the shit out of that guy. No? Yeah, but Sedandias will definitely just jump into service runs. Nothing that I really like about him. I mean, it's a big barrel, it's probably transport things in. How the bird has shit into the barrel? Hello there, Moogle! I think, like, first round with the Mog Mail is that you can complete the majority of this Mog Mail thing by simply going between story points, but at some point though, you have to start going back into older places. It requires you to remember where each Moogle is, and you have to do it before the fourth dish. Hey, yeah. But I'll try to do it as I go through the game. Probably a guy because I hated doing the Moogle one. I'm surprised I haven't been attacked yet. Usually get attacked at this point. Leather wrists. Oh, I've got an iron helm. That's useful for Steiner. But did I put a rubber helmet on him? I know there was an encounter in here, or am I misremembering? Oh well. Oh wait, it's later. Here it is. That's a steam engine. They shoved him into a goddamn coffin. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah. Yell at them. And then you burn the balls off. Brilliant. I mean, literally, Weeby should be able to boil this guy to crisps. But then again, he's way too gentle for his own good. That's a missed engine. Okay, let's see what's here. An egg. Oh, I don't know what's over here. Let's open it. Oh no, open the monster closet. Here come the monsters. This is why you don't open the monster closet. This is a ghost. And you know they're mean ghosts because they have a god-awful grin. They aren't undead though. Looks like I'm back into the habit of making shit down steal. It's almost like it's a thief or something. Oh well, I might as well say I can steal while I can. Yeah. Fire, yeah. Okay, let's see if I can use another, but how about a blizzard? Are you guys done yet? Let's grab this one. Yeah, took care of the goats and they're sent to heaven. Good, don't come back. I hate when that happens, you know. And in here we have a machine sucking in the mist. They're made out of mist. What else do they? Alright, well since we opened the monster closet, I think there are some encounters here. Probably another reason. Yeah, the airships in this one aren't powered by steam. They are powered by mist. I'm kind of surprised I have this guy here. Hey, give that back. You stole my potion, I stole your potion. They'll also try to play with your stuff. I shall not allow that to happen. Piece of shit. You know, I like to think I just stole my potion back. The eggs are hatching. I'll just keep on going. And we see something from a goddamn nightmare. Is it literally if you look? It's kind of like if you looked into a production line and just saw yourself just coming out on like a little bit different versions of you, legally distinct to yourself, but you just saw that coming on a freaking conveyor belt. And Dagger is also compounded by this. So, Zidane has to take a little bit desperate measures. Wait, why did you go in here? Here are the ladies. Oh no, I've been boxed. Weewee's got him boxed. And now now Garnet is a princess in a can. We just talked with him earlier. Just that you're in my way. Ah! Confess, villain. Oh, every time I see this guy, I just kind of want some coffee. Oh yeah, right, let's go through his equipment real quick. He's leveling that up. Rubber helmet gives him minor strike as well. Considering what we're going to fight though, it might be a decent idea to put it on. Yeah, I do like the smell of coffee, and you get some good one. You shall drink the caffeinated beverage. Oh, you're an asshole. And then what? He literally called out your bluff. Tell me. You're not a very great interrogator. What decides what's right or wrong? You? You know, Steiner's getting a little bit of a lesson in. That's actually not something you can do. That's actually not true at all. Some things are taught to be right and wrong, but sadly it can work both ways. Steiner ended up taking a philosophical date with an old man and lost. I'll challenge you to a card game. My goblins accidentally will destroy you. Wait a minute, I already did this. Good lord. Let's see, which one of these should I take? Oh, I might as well put you here. Oh, these cards suck. All of them suck. I mean, holy shit, this shit sucks. Oh, let's put it here. Where did it go to? I don't know, let's put you here. Oh, it's the wrong one. Never mind. That's the one, and I'm taking the lizard man. Let's get out of here. It's indeed the cargo ship. Who the hell checks stuff like this? You know, as a kid, when the first time I saw this one, I saw this scene in, I think, on the internet on a site, and Steiner was looking at this, and there was, of course, it was a Japanese screenshot they had. For some reason, I thought Steiner was the villain. But as I later on when I played the game, I said, oh, okay, he's not a villain. 6 months ago, so they changed that into a landing pad. I'm sure to make these. They all just wanted to be making easy money. And he notices Steiner's running towards it. Then again, if I saw someone sounded like a goddamn pantry running towards me, I'd also get scared. Oh no, it's moved. Let's poke it with a sword. And you stabbed just down in the ass. Bitch! You look like those jumping jack dudes on a string. You got scolded again. That's twice within 3 minutes. Well, how do you say? I'm sorry that you've been mass-produced? Okay, I think that Steiner's a horrible liar. Oh, it's another one. It's another waltz. It's time for the third one. Resistance Fusion. How about you, Grenade? And that's another boss fight. Black Waltz 2. He specializes in thunder magic. Black Waltz 1 was ice magic. He has 3 items, so let's steal those. Another plate, that's for something that Sedan can use. Abstract does more damage, yeah, basically does more damage the more... I don't think I told him to use that. The more damage that Steiner has, the more damage it does. With my other one. Stable hat, that's pretty decent to get. Only one more thing to steal and then he'll be done. And once I'm done with stealing it, we'll be good to go. I think I can steal the... It only has 2 things, oh well. Maybe, please transfer me. Double black magic. Very powerful. Yeah, he will start using all your unfairness on you. But he's just using on everyone, which doesn't really do that much. Alright, how about another one? Oh yeah, he counters all of your spells with another one. Okay, try this one on for size. Oh, does he only counter thunder? Let's test that out then. Actually, let's test it out with thunder. Oh wow, that killed Weavy and combination failed. He's actually giving me shit. I'm just surprised that he actually did that much to Sedan. Wow, yeah, I'm getting all the shit. I'm eating all the shit today, ain't I? Wait, I want on Garnet. Alright, let's do double fire and blizzard. Let's test out if I cast fire on them. Yeah, you're right. He only counters... No, wait, he does counter with fire. That did way too much damage. And the game crashed. Why does this happen? So don't use magic against him. Ugh. I need to look things up though. Is it the mod or is it the game itself? Let's see. Yeah, let's give it a second while it's booting up. Yeah, it was worth a while, but I guess that means that trans is kind of useless there. While we're waiting for that boot up, I guess we can talk about more about my Japan trip. I think last time I said that when I was done in Sapporo, I went to Kyoto. When I was in Japan, my biggest stop was in Kyoto. Well, I used Kyoto as a base, but I was more or less visiting the Kansai area, which is Kyoto, Osaka, Nara, and those places. Most places around Lake Biwa, which is the biggest lake in Japan. Kyoto is also the old capital. I spent the first and last day mostly exploring Kyoto. During the first day, I went to the Temple of the Golden Pavilion, or Kinkakuji, which is a very famous temple there. And I also, on that one, went to Teramatsidori, which is a shopping street, a huge shopping street. And man, those places were packed. Kyoto was packed to the brim with tourists and other things, which is understandable. People there to see it, and it's a very famous tourist site. But I was kind of taken back with how many tourists there were. But I had seen those places before because Kyoto was my old stopping ground. That's where I lived when I was an exchange student. So I went to those places and promptly conked out afterwards, which was still a lot of fun. But I also kind of realized that how things have both changed and not really in those times. The thing though about Kyoto is that it's one of the most humid places you can find in Japan. It's in between 4 sets of mountains, which all have the, if I recall correctly, the big kanji on them. Big kanji is like this, if you can't understand my hand gesturing. After that, after the first day, I decided to go to Osaka. My main reason for going to Osaka, besides, was mostly actually because that's where I had booked the first Aosia cafe. So I went in the cafe, and you've seen the image of the drinks and stuff like I got in. That was a very fun experience. But I come in there, and the first thing they start to play is Give It Your All, is the second phase of the raids, of the Arcadian raids. Right, I think that there is a skip button. And I go in there, do my order. I'm going to be speeding through this one. And afterwards, I get my food. And the food was actually pretty good. The only drink that was kind of... I ordered the Dark Knight drink. Also, when you enter, they let you choose one coaster that you want. The coaster I took chose was the Dark Knight one, the job coaster. After that, I started to, and they had this thing going on. Every time you ordered, you'd get a coaster. Every item you ordered. So I did a lot of orders there. I kind of started to recycle things. And it was mostly drinks, which was the Dark Knight drink. It was the Reaper drink. I ordered the... There was another drink I ordered. There's the Stola tea. And the food items I got were the tacos. And I got french fries, and then I think I got a dessert. And I also got another drink. I'm trying to remember what drink it was. Well, I don't quite remember that one. I ordered a total of 8 items, and I was stuffed. Afterwards, I went to Nipponbashi, which is in Osaka, which is basically Osaka's version of Akihabara. Yeah, I'll remember. And that was a very interesting to go to. But I was mostly going into stores, hobby stores, like to see if I could find anything. But we can also do this. I had to consider what's coming. I was still gonna make him go to that. But after and I run around there. The thing about Nipponbashi that I noticed is that I don't think they really have concept cafes there. Like they do as many concept cafes there as they do in Tokyo, in Akihabara. But I was mostly there to go into places. But then I kind of started turning back home towards the end. Because I'm starting to get tired and it was like 5 p.m. Okay, smack him with the cane. Does he have anything left? Then after that I go back to my hotel, which is in Kyoto. And the thing about my travels, the main reason I was able to do all this traveling is because I essentially got what is called a JR pass. Now, if you want to use a JR pass, you have to kind of think about what kind of travel you're doing. Since I was going basically through pretty much the entirety of Japan, the JR pass was the best one. Now what it does is that you pay a actually kind of expensive amount for it. But what it does is lets you ride as many trains as you want onto the JR. Every JR train in the country. The thing is that there are some lines and services that aren't under the JR name. But it's like the subways, they are underground trains, they don't fall under the JR moniker. So that's why I was like, what the? Garnet, I told you to heal everyone. So that's the main reason I was able to travel to many cities, and I take this train from Kyoto to Osaka, like all the places around. So after, circling back to it, I take the train back to Kyoto, which takes like an hour. And after that I go to, the third day, I go to Nara. That's the place with the deer. No, we killed him. By the way, he didn't kill me. Wait, I think that's supposed to be a woman. Never mind. And on the third day I decided to go to Nara. That place was hot. Hotter as hell. And Nara is known for having a temple that burned a couple of times, and it also has one of the biggest Buddha statues in Japan. And that thing was huge. And it also has the deer that tries to bow to you if you have snacks. They bow to you to try to get your attention, and then they just start to swarm you. I got mobbed by deer, but I also started. I mean, it did, yeah. I did catch a heat wave, and I think I didn't hydrate enough into that one, so I ended up with a headache and had to go early back to the hotel. I'll talk about the rest later on, since we're going on to a major thing here. But after that, the fourth day, because I was there for 5 days, the first and the last day were in Kyoto. The fourth day I was kind of wondering, should I go back to Osaka, or should I go back to someplace I haven't been to? Kobe, which is actually pretty close to Osaka and Kyoto, but it's in Nagoya. And I decided to go to Kobe. That's where I decided to go, you know what, I'm gonna go to a zoo, because the zoo we have here is mostly about domesticated animals. That was actually a proper zoo. Let's rush that in. But I decided to go to Kobe and I go to the zoo. That's where they had a capybara there, which I decided to, you know, pet, because, you know, I've never seen a capybara in real life. And so I got to pet a capybara. They're huge, and man, their hair is rough. Let's see. see, what is this station? Protect. Nothing for you, I suppose. Well, might as well. Gives you more strength, though. Magic defense, which is actually important on him. But yeah, I pet the capybara and I go out there. And they also had like this, before I leave, they also have this like room where you just get to like pet cats and dogs. I go in there. After that, I kind of want to like, okay, I'm done seeing this and that. I pet the capybaras. I still feel like I have something else I could do in Kobe. So I decided to go on this ropeway. Because it takes you up a mountain that's close to the edge of the edge of town. It takes me up a mountain. And as I go up the mountain, I get this amazing view. I think I posted it there on Blue Sky. And after that, but the thing is, what was on the mountain was this herb garden. It's literally called a herb garden, and it's an actually really beautiful place to see. Oh, well, excuse me. And I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it. I just went up to the top of the mountain, and then I walked halfway down it, and after that, I took a rope way back down. And like I stopped by a coffee house there where they were playing some classical music. I felt really highbrow. And then I also had a kebab up there, and then I took the rope way down. But one thing I have to tell when I was going down, every time the rope work is that you have a rope up basically, and you know it's kind of like a tram thing. But every time they have to, of course, have like support pillars to keep the rope properly, because if you put a fucking rope, it's gonna have a lot of tension. Every time I went on those support pillars, it stabilized a little bit and it shook a little bit. I, for the life of me, for some reason, thought that thing was gonna fall down every time. Okay, let's board the airship. So after that, I come back, and then I spent my last day in Kyoto. That's when there was raining. And I went to Arashiyama, which is next to a river and a waterfall. Only within like 15 minutes of being in that area, I was soaked to the bone. But it was a very beautiful place. It's also where they have a giant bamboo grove, but again, this is a very popular tourist site, so it was filled with tourists. Hard to move. That's my main reason I am a little bit miffed about that. It's hard for me to move. And after that, I decided to go to Kiyomizu-dera. I had been to Kiyomizu-dera and also Kinkakuji and Tenmaji before. That's the main reason I went to Kiyomizu-dera is because it has a really good view of the city, and I wanted to take pictures of that. So I went off and see that, and then afterwards I rested. I don't remember how tall the mountain was. I think it was somewhere around, I think 300 to 400 meters, maybe more. I'll have to look it up and answer later. But after I was done on the mountain, and after I was done with Kiyomizu-dera, I'll go back to the hotel and prepare myself for my trip to Kinosaki Onsen. I'll talk about that perhaps later, just on the next stream, if we have some downtime. But because now we're heading into something important. So after we've been going through this, Steiner has been trying to get us on board this ship. And they're like, well, okay, he claims it's to Limplum. We already know that's a sack of shit. Sack of lies. And Garnet is like, it's full of browsers like a castle. And she's like, this ship is heading to Limplum, is it? It's like, nope, it's just taking us straight to the capital. And he once again says, trust me. And Vivi is hit by existentialism at the ripe old age of 7. Not really. They do look like him. Just getting on. This is one of the moments where Sedan definitely needs a kick to the face or the balls. his controller in there, and then he cops a field. Ooh, soft. This is why rushing's not a good idea. I think that he'll play it off as a... And he's holding his chin, so I think she kicked him in the face. Good. You do not cop a field. You know, with the way you are, Skirt, being playful won't help. And Vivi is afraid of heights. No, you don't. Can you stop with the horny? And they're up and walking, and he's trying to talk with them. Because it's the first time he's seen anyone who looks like him. It's like they don't even see me at all. Yeah. Can't blame him for feeling that. So now you go into horny to kill the carnage. Okay, that's the right thing to say. Okay, hey, look at that, a chest. Oh, it's just a component of the ship. The thing is, Sandra is not handling advanced, but the stuff is so. So the stuff they got in Dali wasn't that much. Oh, do you want duel? Of course he is a little bit. Yeah, you did kind of leave them. Alright, let's climb up here. Let's climb up here. Please feel free to bonk him. And Steiner is thinking of blunder. Steiner's talking out of his ass. And then he realizes, oh shit, he's talking to someone. And then he goes, haha, I actually fooled you. Yeah, he's like, ah, you can go closer. The guy is on autopilot. Let me say they don't need, they just need them to control the ship. Alright. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to comment about the stream we had before the ship launched. But we'll hear it again. This is the only two times that you hear this theme. It's like, okay, I won't have him hanged, I'll just have him in prison for life. And we're turning around, good. So, sit on this comedy of the ship. Oh, this guy is mean. Because he has an FMV. This thing we heard earlier, this is the only two times you hear this theme. This is Sidan's personal theme. It's a really good theme that suits him perfectly, but you never ever hear it again after this. Yeah, he's got an oglop in his throat. This is also the only time they show that he's able to use his tail. Like, he's actually pretty damn strong in his tail to be able to hang like that. That's because he basically broke the program. But again, you don't hear Sedan's theme ever again after this. But now we're actually starting out with one of my favorite sequences in the game. It's a very emotional one. Oh yeah. This guy specializes in thunder. The other one specializes... The one, number 2, specializes in ice. No, that was number 1. Number 2 specializes in fire. Kwahaha! Oh. The black mages are protected. Huh? Uh-oh. Yeah, that scene always gets to me. And everyone, including Steiner, just gets extremely pissed off. Especially Weeby. Like, this is one of the first times they actually see that Steiner and Sedana just both completely agree on something. And this is where Sedan stops being an asshole, well, not an asshole, drops the his proper priority. There we go out here, and let's fight ourselves at Black Waltz. But I love this sequence, mostly because it's a turning point for Vivi. You're staring at the hat, Sedan. And we have, I think this is the 4th boss, Black Waltz 3. We're taking care of 3 of them in a span of an hour. And yeah, you know that Vivi's in an emotional high when he just auto-trances like that. Silver gloves, let's see. I'm gonna have you defend Vivi. It's alright if he does a couple of these. You won't kill it immediately. I can do another defend on him. Because until I steal everything from him. He has 3 items if I recall. Linen cuirass. He's gonna cure your ass. And he always does that. Okay, I thought it was an all attack. And this should be the last one. After that, I'll trans Steiner, and then we get to win. Alright, let's see. Sedan still. I think that was the last one. And Sedan's... no, Steiner's trans works so that he just gets a lot more... like, his attack power goes through the roof. Alright, that's Flea. We're going to detect on him. That's how the Steiner. He also is fully armored. Let's see, what do we have here? It's a Karen. Okay, we're done with it. Now let's just smack him. You know what, let's hit him with thunder. You use thunder, I use thunder. Like his. And Steiner pretty much. No, he's in the second phase. You can't touch him with anyone physical. But we just hit him with a focused thunder and we're done. But like the others, he is a produced organism and kind of has a malfunction or a breakdown. You're the one who just murdered a fuck ton of people. You saw that, right? His model jumped off from the center to the upper right corner and then stood up straight and just away. I think that was the last one. Wait, oh goddammit. That would be the last one. I mean, what is yeah. I mean, what if they produce 3 to 5 of them? What would you do then? They usually stop it at 3 or 5. That is a bit of a rule. Well, 9 of 13. And Garnet has decided to go for Southgate. How's he knew how to get there? I don't know. Share a map. Alright, let's get back in. Did you see that? That I did see. It wasn't his fault. He was literally fighting for his life. So yeah, it's a malfunction because they overdid on the magic on it. And somehow they're able to do this for some reason. This is now brought up again. Yeah, she has to do this. See this through on her own. .exe, yes, malfunction. It must die. Yep, time to execute the executable. And they're like, but if we go turn around, we can't maneuver it, so we have to close on it. And Steiner can't disagree with that. Stop! Turn the max power. Don't hump the engine. So, and we're having a bit of a. They're still causing what happened. I mean, he is quite legit, like rightfully, like shocked and mortified and sad about what happened, but he's also furious. I just love this moment from Weeby. He just blasts the fucker like that. I wonder if they ever were to make a proper HD release of this game. Not this thing. It will work. Whoa! Don't drop the child, Sedan. We need the child. And the fucker blows out his own engine. Oh shit. I love that oh shit look on his face. I love the oh shit look on his face. But we kinda caused massive damage there. Well, technically it was a black waltz. But still, the gates kinda got ruined. Oops. It was like, oh god, or like, oh shit. Yeah, the cargo ship is done, everyone's sad. And Sedan scratches his asses. No, it wasn't. He's the one who crashed. I mean, you were trying to protect the princess, which makes understandable. You're also empathizing with Vivi. Only until then? What, you've never been to Limblom? Well, Steiner would be the kind of guy who has never gone outside the city. Again, Vivi is really starting to doubt, is really starting to question about his origin. Nobody actually, ironically, Steiner knows what to say. And why would it matter if they were? It's blunt, but Steiner's 100% correct there. And he's like, wait, what? And Sedan is trying to cheer him up in his own way. Okay, here we have Limblom, the biggest city in the game. It's the only city that has districts, and then in the district there's different screens. Those are the combat vehicles, that's these. Yeah, this is different from the Limblom we have in 14. That place was a smoldering ruin. Let's see, if I recall correctly. Limblom Grand Castle. Yes, it is. I mean, yeah, she's kind of related to Sid. Region said this, the game's shit. It actually is a skirt chaser, but actually comes through in a pinch. And she has the amulet. You two are fighting like an old married couple. And the minister recognizes him immediately. Okay, first things first. I have to go. Sorry, lady. Going this way. in here, if I recall correctly. Hold on, where are you? Glass amulet. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me go in here. Okay, he's learning that one and learns Steel Gill. Let's put the leather plate on him for now. Was it up here? Or oh, there it is. Hello, I bring the letter. Someone's visited me. He found a pleasant, interesting. And he wants to do Atla, which I think was down there. Hey, I'm going to do a save here, and then I think I'll call it a session. Oops, wrong block. Oh well. So let's see. Who is awake and whom can we raid today? Let's see. Where are you? I have no one on my mutuals that are I can raid, sadly. So we'll just call it a session here. So this was session 2 of Final Fantasy, and we pretty much have not much left of the first disc. We'll see if I'll do what we have left in one session or two. I think it's better if I do it in two, because we have basically the events of Lindblom, and then we have the other stuff, which I'm also going to be blending in some forestry stuff in. We'll just see how long that one. But that will be next week. But for now, thank you for coming on, and I'll catch you lot next week for more Final Fantasy 9.